If you're poor or feeling lack, it's because you're probably not really caring about humanity. If you cared about another human being, you would find people out there that need some service, and you'd find a way of giving them such a service in some form of fair exchange where it would be sustainable. If they don't pay, you're going to burn out eventually. And if you do it and you get more than what they deserve, they're going to burn out. They're not going to want to come back. But if you create a financial fair exchange, sustainable transaction, they're both going to want to continue. I had a woman in Vancouver area that came to the breakthrough experience. We got into a discussion, and she said that she had been sending money to children that were somewhat starving in Africa. And I said, is there education associated with the giving? She said, no, we just feed them. I said, well, if you just feed them, they'll multiply. If you don't educate them, they won't stop multiplying. And they won't be productive, and you'll end up making dependence out of it. And she said, well, let me stop and think about that. And then she really realized that she had a young girl that she was communicating with that she helped take care of since the girl was 9. By the time she was 12, she had her first child. By the time she was 15, she had 2 children. And now she was feeding 4 people, and the girl still didn't have a job. So now she's just actually breeding dependencies and dependence. And I said, if you put education in the equation, that's one of the greatest things you can do, and make it where they're self-sufficient, then what will happen is now you're building a self-sufficient, sustainable model that's philanthropic, that's really building humanity and building a service. So she decided to go back to her organization, find another organization, and to join the forces together in the 2 organizations to make sure that they built educational school systems, made sure that they were doing education to decrease the probability of fertility and mortality cycles, and to make sure that they were able to stand on their own 2 feet. And they started metricing that. And now her giving was more meaningful, more productive, and not just assumed. So that's why you want to make sure that you're actually accomplishing what's in your heart.
Since I found Dr. Demartini and I've done his values determination test, he has helped me get back to my true self. And since I'm just focusing on my values and doing only what's my highest priority so I can serve you better, my YouTube watch time has increased by 200%. When a person is self-sufficient, your own money, they are less likely to allow themselves to be used, abused, or devalued. Give yourself permission to shine, not shrink. Join my Patreon with I'm Worth It, Inc. My name is Liberty. Grow your business and your YouTube and get money for your art, because
you're worth it.
I love how you said that, though, because that's like one of the main motto of my business is teach a man to fish, eat for a day. Because here's the thing, like you said, it's not sustainable. And it makes people feel more unworthy. In our schools, they don't teach it. Our parents don't teach that. But I had to heal myself, and then I had to start educating myself so that I could just exemplify that instead of telling them things. I'm like, they don't get it. They don't get it. Well, it doesn't matter if they get it or not. I get it, and I'm doing it. So I don't need to tell them anything anymore, but to show them with my results. But I just love how you said that. Just be self-sufficient.
Better to inspire them in creative actions that make them self-sufficient. It's the old proverb, feed them for a day, or teach them how to live for a life. If they don't pay, you're going to burn out eventually. And if you do it and you get more than what they deserve, they're going to burn out. They're not going to want to come back.
Follow us. Me, Liberty of I'm Worth It, Inc., and Dr. Demartini here on YouTube, so we can help you make a bigger impact, influence, and income, because
you're worth it.
And the world is waiting on you.
You're poor or feeling lack, not abundant. It's because you're probably not really caring about humanity.
Thank you for allowing me, Liberty, to serve you.